Hey everybody, it's Good Time Gal. Happy Pecan Pie Day. That's right, it's Pecan Pie Day. This day is all about gratitude, soul flavor, southern hospitality, resilience, creativity. That's what this day is about. So just a little history on pecan pie. Dating in America's South, pecan pie reflects a culinary legacy shaped by generations of Black cooks, indigenous traditions, and family recipes passed down, just like the one that I'm going to show you today with my mother's Texas pecan pie. So celebrating pecan pie, it's also bringing attention to the role of regional agriculture, especially pecan growers. Did you know that almost over 60% of pecan growers are Black or indigenous farmers? And they are working to keep their generational land and farming traditions alive. So today is super wonderful for that. So let's share our stories with pecan pies and let's make sure that we're showing everybody how great they are, right? So let's get started. Arkansas. So our Arkansas pecan pie, we do that with molasses or we do it with corn syrup. Sometimes you have a Texas pecan pie, which is the pie that I'm going to do today, which is made with light corn syrup. There are so many different pecan pies, especially in the South, and depending on how fancy that pie is, kind of gauges how well of a cook that you are. And that's kind of what it's all about. But we are going to be making the pie crust from scratch because you know me, you don't have to. You can always get a pre-cooked pie crust. So for this Texas pecan pie, you're gonna need 5 eggs, 3 tablespoons of melted butter, a half a cup of sugar, 1 1/4 cup of light corn syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of pecan halves, and a 10-inch unbaked pie shell. I always use my grandmother's pie crust recipe because it's super easy for me. 2 1/2 cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of water, cold chilled water, and then half a stick of butter. And then you just chop up the butter really nicely, and it is a wonderful crisp pie crust. So we are going to do that. In this bowl I have my 5 eggs, and that's what we are going to start with. We're gonna lightly beat these. So maybe 5 to 20 seconds, not long, just enough. And I'm not gonna actually use my beater, not yet. I'm gonna do enough to break the yolk so that everybody's yolk is broke. And I just want it blended well. On pie is you don't have to do a lot. You're just using gentle movements. So now that I've got this done, I'm gonna add my butter. That's 3 tablespoons. Gonna add my sugar, and I'm just lightly stirring. I'm gonna add my vanilla, my salt, the corn syrup, still now gently, see, it's getting bigger and bigger. So keep gently stirring. Keep gently stirring, and it's gonna feel heavy now. It's gonna feel with the corn syrup, the eggs, but we're still just gently incorporating it. See that? That's wonderful yellow. This is what's gonna give us that coagulation. Now, add the flour. Your 3 tablespoons of flour. And keep stirring. Now we put in our pecans. I want to make sure that my pecans, so now I'm folding the pecans inside gently. I'm going to take my pie crust. All right, this is going to go in the oven for 40 minutes, give or take 35 to 40 minutes, and it's gonna be at 350. And then you'll get to see the finished project. See you then.